Yo, hey man, say man, how's your day, man? It's Forever Trade G to come back with another video, man. I'm about to go ahead and get off in this because I don't want to waste y'all time because I don't want y'all wasting mine. You hear me? Oh! Now, this video is going to be a little different, man. It's really just tapping into the psychological part of just life, psychological part of just living in general. Hopefully everybody's paying attention to what's going on in the world. And if not, you kind of need to, man, especially when it's finances. The whole political thing, leave it alone. But when it comes to the financial industry and the infrastructure of the world, you definitely need to be paying attention. You know what I'm saying? Follow the money. And right off the bat, where is the money going right now? AI, blockchain, security, defense, medicine, the metaverse. We're moving pretty fast and rapidly, right? And if you do not pick up the pace or grab a hold of the train, you will get left. I trade futures, right? I look at a chart all day. And why is that such a great industry to be in? Because regardless of what happens in the world, there will be some type of market. There will be some companies, some group somewhere with a value that needs to be measured. And based off that measurement of their value, people are going to want to opt in so they can make money as well. Yeah. And that's economics. Yeah. So 2023, I made a decision. I asked myself, I said, what are your weaknesses? What are your strengths? Well, I'm not a follower, right? I cannot just be around BS. It's not me. I know I don't mind speaking my mind, and I know I work harder than 90% of the people I pass by on a daily. So in order to not get stuck in a rat race, in order to not deal with managers who have a bad day, then they mess up your day, in order to not have to deal with rude people for the sake of having a check or take disrespect for the sake of a check, I chose to go all in on trading. Yeah. Now, if we paid attention Friday, the market tanked. It tanked, it tanked, and it tanked, and it tanked. Why did that happen? Well, Trump made a tweet, man. It wasn't even a tweet. It was on his social post something. I don't even know whatever he posted on. It was on some other website. But essentially, he made a social media post and tanked the market. It's kind of sad because some people unalive themselves because of that. Some people money is just gone, but it's not gone because what goes down must come up and what come up must go down. Yeah. I know the market is crazy. You know, August slow, September historically the worst month to trade my instrument MNQ. September, yeah. And then October the 1st, on the first day the government shut down. But let's think about this, right? He in a sense helped us because he's like a walking red folder. Being that the government shut down, we haven't even gotten NFP. You understand what I'm saying? So that's crazy. And because of him, the market has reset. Hopefully it stays like this, but he low-key did what the market needed. And I was able to take advantage of that. Regardless of if the market is going up or going down, I can make money. And that's what you need to be focusing on. You need to be focusing on indulging yourself in an industry where no matter what, you can still make money. Defense, wars are going to go on forever. Artificial intelligence, that's been a thing since God knows when, right? And it's just now coming to the forefront. So what does that mean? Maybe getting to coding, computer engineering. All these things, guys, you can learn on YouTube for free. YouTube University. Y'all know how I get down. Free. YouTube University is free for anybody. So there's no excuse to why you're not staying ahead of the curve or why you're getting left behind. Okay. The industries right now, crypto, AI, medicine, weapons, defense, right? There's so many things that you can enter in that can save your family's lineage until the time of man, right? Because there's certain things that just will keep going. There will forever be people who create companies. There will forever be people who has a product for consumers to buy. And based off that company's product, service, they will need to be evaluated. They will need value. Somebody will need to measure their value. And when measurement of value happens, people want to opt in. That's why I'm trading. Now you can say, what if the internet go down? Well, yeah, I'll be, you know what I'm saying? I'll be done. But there will still be a market in place that I can take my knowledge to. I know how to read charts. I understand the market. I understand economics. Okay. So that's me. All right. You have to find something that you can flourish in. Yeah. Ask yourself your weaknesses, ask yourself your strengths, and narrow it down to the industries that I just mentioned. You'll be surprised on what you can do and what you'll like just excel in. You understand? Because things are happening, things are changing. So you need to make sure you're changing with the change. You need to make sure you're adjusting, okay? Because if not, you're going to get left behind, man. There's nothing wrong with the Walmart jobs, the Home Depot jobs, but let me tell you something. I used to drive trucks, $2,500 a week. There's already autonomous trucks right now in Texas. There's trucks okay, Uber. There's already self-driving Ubers in Houston. Or was I in Austin? I was in Houston. So think about this. Those jobs that a lot of people rely on heavily are being taken by artificial intelligence, yeah? But think about the person who's managing that artificial intelligence to make sure it doesn't hit somebody or to make sure it can hit the kill switch when it's doing too much. That's where you need to be placing yourself, man. I know when I walk in Walmart, I see a lot of self-checkout lines and a lot of just watchers. I call them watchers. They just sit there to make sure you're not stealing and blah, blah, blah. But even that's being taken over by artificial intelligence, guys. Like, these jobs are being weeded out. Unemployment is pretty high right now. Hiring is low. Firing is low. Raises are low. And that's because of the tariffs, inflation. Companies are not really trying to bring on people to pay more when the product that they need is increasing. The supplies they need to create their product is increasing. It's called cutting cost. And these are the things and conversations you need to have for yourself to stay ahead of the curve, because if not, you will get left behind, man. For us traders, man, I understand that the market has been crappy, but in a sense, Trump has helped us, man. I'm not going to lie to you. He has helped us, right? Because, again, he's essentially a walking folder. Anytime he tweets something absurd, the market is going to go either up crazy or down crazy, man. And because we know how to read charts, essentially, us chart readers are recession proof. I don't know what year it was on Bar Replay, but man, for months, that thing only moved, man. For like a whole week, that thing moved like 10 points. That's crazy. But hey, you can still trade and adjust your parameters to make it happen. For everybody else, man, you have to follow the money, man. I was talking to somebody Friday about the drop that Trump did. People made bank, and I could have made bank, but I moved my parameters. I moved my stop loss, it hit it, and then it kept going down. So I was in the trade for a sell, but I moved my parameters and I lost out on that money. But people made bank. You need to follow the money. The gun industry is booming right now. We just made it legal in America to send guns and to sell guns overseas. Maybe get an FFL. Maybe become a gun broker. Who knows? Semi trucks are about to head in an interesting direction because they're getting immigrants and non-speaking CDL holders out of there. You know what I'm saying? They're taking them and deporting them. So maybe get into that industry and see what you can do. Artificial intelligence, computer programming, computer engineering, coding. Maybe get into that. Medicine, pharmaceuticals, okay? Defense, military, weapons. That will always be a booming industry, guys. Metaverse. Maybe you need to really research what these things are. Do not get left behind, guys. You need to be recession proof, okay? Because that's what's going to save you when everybody is like stressing, when everybody is worried, you're literally sitting there relaxed because you have put yourself in a place to make money regardless of what the rest of the world has going on. It takes some forethought and it takes some time with yourself, but I can promise you it is worth it, right? As long as no EMPs hit the USA, as long as our grid don't go down, I can forever make money. And I know that sounds crazy, but it's the truth. You know what I'm saying? I have other things in place too if that stuff happens where I still can make money, man. It takes forethought, but it's well worth it to be recession proof. You understand what I'm saying? So, hey, man, have a good day, man. Favorite Trade Geo come out with another video. Yes, sir.